Alright, what we're going to talk about right now is something very important in InDesign. When we're working in InDesign, we need to make sure that we organize ourselves, meaning that all the images that we're going to use for this project are found in the same folder and that the project is also saved within a specific place. If I go to where this folder is in my desktop, notice that my project is called 01, and inside of this folder I have my two images right here. One of the images I dragged it from the internet, I renamed it and I put in this folder. And the second image right here, that of artist Frank Zhang, I dragged it directly from the internet onto my InDesign. Now that can be a problem, as you can see. If I was to select, for example, this image right here, and I do a right mouse button, I can edit the original, and when I do that, it will launch Photoshop. I can select what editing program I can use, Photoshop or Illustrator. But if I go to this image right here and I do a right mouse button, notice that my editing original is not there anymore. I can go to edit with and edit with a specific program, but this is not what we want. So in order to fix that, what we have to do is we have to use the links panel, and that can be found in your Windows if you don't have it. Notice that when I select this image right here, it's going to tell me exactly what it is and where it can be found. If I select this one right here, there's no information. So what we can do is we can force link this. We can tell InDesign where it is. So the way that we do this is we select this image with the direct selection tool, and then we're going to go to File, Place, and when I select and hit Open, you will notice that nothing has changed. However, this image right here can be found inside of the links palette. It tells us exactly what we have. And then if I do a right mouse button after selecting this image, notice that Edit Original is now available. Now, this is a really good way of making sure that when we save this project right here for our printers, if we go to File and Package, everything that they would need is inside of that folder. However, we may run into problems, and one of them can be the color mode of our images. I know as a fact that these two images right here, if I select on them, notice that they're both JPEG and the color space is RGB. If I click on the big image, same thing, JPEG, and the workspace is RGB. So what's going to happen when I go to File and Package, it's going to give me a warning that these two images are in RGB color space. And because this is a CMYK program, we need to edit the color mode of these images inside of Photoshop so that the color mode goes from RGB to CMYK. In order to do that with the direct selection tool, I would click on my image and notice that the brown frame has been selected, and now I can go right mouse button and go to Edit With, and I can select Photoshop CC 2015. It will launch my image right here in Photoshop CC 2015, and under image mode I can go from RGB to CMYK. Once this is done, I'm going to go to File, Save, and when I close this image and I go back to InDesign, I can click on the artwork image and notice that now the color space is CMYK. Again, I can do the same thing with this photograph of Frank Zhang. Right mouse button, Edit With, Photoshop CC 2015, and under image mode I will go to CMYK, save it, and as soon as I close it and go back to InDesign, notice that now when I select this image, my color space is CMYK. So now if we go to Package, notice that we don't get any warnings whatsoever. As soon as we package this, and I will package it in the same folder where all my files are, I will select certain things like copy fonts, copy the link graphics, update the graphic links in the package, and if I'm going to create a PDF, I'm definitely going to make sure that I select include IDML and include PDF for print. As soon as I hit package, notice that InDesign has created a folder inside of our project called Project 01 folder, including the fonts that they would need, instructions if there's any instructions for the printer, links, and the PDF files that would be needed for this project. And this is how we package projects in InDesign.